Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down, home in Jersey. Really, only one thing we do when we're here. I mean, I want to try to do other things, other than just these types of videos when I'm here, but I just don't know what the rest of the day holds for me. I've got this, one more to do. I'm going to edit a bunch of things, and then maybe we'll do other things, but, let's be real. If we're down in Jersey, most likely, if we're sitting in this chair, we're watching trailers, and that's exactly what we've been doing today. We've looked at 3 so far. It all land in the horror realm, and I don't necessarily know if this lands in the horror realm, but you got a Skarsgård, specifically Bill Skarsgård, and a title that feels like it could play with things maybe in that realm or adjacent to that realm. I don't know. It just, the title felt like it fit in the collection of films we were just looking at. I could be very, very wrong, but I tell you what, this first image on the trailer makes me look like, at the least, there will be violence. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair? Take a seat. We are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Boy Kills World. And once again, we're in the realm of films where I don't actually know what this movie is about. Sometimes that's fun for me. It was certainly fun for me with the I saw the TV Glow trailer, which we just watched. You want to see my reaction to that one? You can see it right up there. But that was a movie that looks like it's doing a bunch of different things for A24. It looks like it's got some horror vibes, some suspense vibes, some psychedelic vibes, but also it looks like there could be some good story in there. So I'm very, very excited to see where that goes. And look, man, you tell me that you've got Bill Skarsgård in a movie called Boy Kills World. You can sign me up right away. I am not even shy or bashful when it comes to my love of the Skarsgårds. All of them, Skarsgård brothers, and obviously Dad, Stellan. They're all so good, and you're really starting to see Bill be more of a Skarsgård physically. Like Bill was, you'd see like the different brothers, and Bill was kind of gangly and weird looking, and now he's kind of grown into himself where you're like, oh yeah, that dude is 100% related to Alexander. Like they definitely come from the same cloth. But in that, he's physically, I think, filled out a little bit and could be somebody that plays in a realm where you got a boy who's killing the world, if that's what this movie is. Again, I'm one of those people sometimes that when I don't know what's going on with a trailer, but I know people are involved that I like, I'm just here to watch it. So I'm not even going to wax poetic because I don't know anything about it. So let's get trailer up for you. Headphones on for me. We've got 2.5 minutes of trailer to take a look at here with Boy Kills World. Yep, alright, so violence and action. Not horror, but hey, I'm here. Look at Billy.
This was never a great city, but it was ours.
Are you with me? Always.
Until
It's good casting right there.
took it from us. This is how she keeps control. They call it the
Is that Femke?
They're all gonna watch and cheer as you die.
That's me, facing televised execution by breakfast cereal mascots. But let me take you back to an even worse one. The day the Vanderkoys killed my family and left me deaf and mute. So,
I was
step
I was wondering why we were getting this voice, because that's not Bill.
I took the last one I remembered from this video game. Player 1 wins.
Let's go.
Get stronger. A lot stronger.
Oh yeah, Billy.
And step 3, join a team.
The resistance.
I love all of this right now.
Go team. The mission is simple. Make the Vanderkoys pay for what they have done. Insert crazy action montage.
Yes. Producer Sam Raimi, fire me up. This is a different realm for Sam. And same, Barbarian is also a different realm. You got a lot of horror, thriller people involved with this. Uniquely deranged. Look at this action.
for Matt.
Oh, an action orgy. Yeah.
I don't like this plan.
Bill Skarsgård.
You have reached your final destination.
That is Famke. Love her. Oh, man.
Oh my God, no! I have information. I'm gonna help you. Stop!
Oh, no! Wow.
It sounded like he was gonna.
Yo, April 26th, get here faster. That was, I tell you what, it's not what I was expecting in that trip. Well, I mean, a little bit. There was violence seemed to be like it would be associated with this film, which was a solid guess, and we were right on the money there. This definitely going in the action, hardcore violence realm, which I'm here for. What did they say? It was, yeah, an action orgy. Like, I'm so here. Like, if that's one of your taglines, you know, like, you can put that on a poster, like, sign me up right away. But then, I mean, just the folks that are involved. I mean, you got Sam Raimi in here, you got Roy Lee, two guys who come from the horror world, which is really interesting, and one producer in Roy Lee, who obviously has worked with Bill on Barbarian. But I think the craziest thing in that trailer was hearing H. John Benjamin's voice the whole time. I'm a huge Bob's Burgers guy, huge Archer fan. I love H. John Benjamin specifically in the voiceover realm, and the idea of that voice being the internal voice for a deaf and mute Bill Skarsgård, who physically looks like how he does, and then is doing all of the action things that he is doing. That trailer had a lot of comedy in it, and I was not necessarily expecting that, especially if you told me Raimi and Lee were involved. If you told me Raimi and Lee were involved, I would think that we're going more down the routes of something like Barbarian, or, you know, like that horror realm, and not necessarily the action realm. So that's a lot of fun in and of itself. Like, you got two producers who are very known for one specific thing doing something that's much different than that. And you have a director here who I'm also not really too familiar with in Moritz Moore. What a name, Moritz Moore. I like it rolls off the tongue real nice, doesn't it? But what I can tell you with what Moritz Moore is doing, visually, this thing looks stunning. The action set pieces look like they're gonna be insane, and insane to a place where there's really good choreography, really good movements going on there. Like the things we're seeing Bill do, fire me up if you're in the realm for that kind of action. But then to be playing in a realm where H. John Benjamin is doing the voiceover, that can just bring, you just hear his voice and you immediately think absurd and hysterical. And especially if you go down the rabbit hole of Archer, that there feels like a little bit of an Archer vibe in what Benjamin's doing. So blending this very vibrant, kind of like right in your face action with the kind of humor that someone like H. John Benjamin can allow with just his voice. I just want everything about this, the more absurd, the better. I think the more ridiculous you get, both with your action, your kills, I mean, even just dropping that thing on a dude's head at the end of the trailer, like, those are all the things that are going to make this movie pop. And again, really excited to kind of see Bill Skarsgård stepping outside of the realm of things that he's done in the past and get more into things that we necessarily haven't seen from him before. The idea that, like, Bill could... We got through 4 trailers without the dog coming over. He's been passed out on the couch the whole time, and now, say hello, Coda. Yeah, if you knock over this table that has my laptop on it, we're gonna have issues, okay? How about you sit, stay. Whew, we were so close. But anyway, I really do dig the idea of Bill Skarsgård kind of stepping into this realm. Mostly because you go this route, you could build me to a place where you could play with Bill and Alex in a movie together doing crazy types of things. Like, it's one of those where I wouldn't have pegged, Bill to be in a movie like, say, The Northman. But this kind of looks at me as like, well, you could play in a realm like that. Something like Barbarian. You could totally have built, like, just get me the Skarsgårds together. I would love to see the two of them do a badass film together. And this is one of those things that kind of starts to take Bill out of the, like, weird horror realm and into the kind of pop culture action, like, mainstream movie realm. Even though this isn't functioning like a mainstream movie in the least, right? This thing is doing lots of different things. And I'm here for it, man. I'm here. It looks really cool. And I'm just, like I said, always here for more Skarsgårds. Load him up. And then you threw Famke Janssen in there. Huge Famke Janssen fan. Been following her for years. So yeah, I'm down, man. You always fire me up for some action. So not quite the horror realm, but like, bloody violence is adjacent to the horror realm. I think we did a good job in transitioning, don't you? The only way I can find out if that's the case is if you let me know. So I want to know what you're thinking and make sure that this dog does not knock my laptop over. It's crazy that we got through 3 videos with no pup and now it's just like all over the place. Nevertheless, I'm going to flip it over to you. I want to know what you guys are thinking. 1, where you land on Bill Skarsgård. How big of a fan are you? 2, if you knew that he was working with Raimi and Lee again, would you think that those 2 guys would make a movie like this? And when it gets to this type of action, are you excited at absurd action? Are you excited about comedy action? What do you think of the idea of someone that looks like Bill, when communicating to us internally, is going to sound like H. John Benjamin? Do you like the humor? Do you like the action? Does this look like something that's going to work? Does this just look like something that's going to be outrageous and absurd and that'll work for a small group of people but not for everybody? Really, anything you got. Good, bad, indifferent on Boy Kills World. Put it down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the Seaman, hopefully before the dog barks, because the dogs next door are barking, so it could get really bad. But you want to be here, hopefully bark free. And you just want to show a little love and support around anything that we're doing over here at the cinema. Sit down. Well, hey, why don't you jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. Come join Maniac Nation. And until next time, for the Seaman's Cinema, sit down. I've been the Seaman. I'm signing off. Peace. Hey, what's up, Maniac Nation? Winter Ken here, where we grow out our roots and our beard, letting you know that you can see some new Seaman videos right up here and right down here. And if you want all those videos and show that man a little love and support, come join Maniac Nation right over there, and the Seaman will catch you on the next one.